Hi guys, Gadget Man 404 here, and I'm coming a different way. The last video I did was showing you this last, and I'm showing it you first. Now this is the glamping site, which is in West Hallam, just on the outskirts of West Hallam. It's sort of coming out of West Hallam going towards Shipley Park. So there's like benches, park for the kids, all security everywhere, and then there's the pods like they're built into the bank. This is an old railway bridge I'm standing on. Lines ran down there like many years ago, running to Ilkeston, and now they've built this glamping site. I think it's called Park Hall Pods. As I said last time, you need a number to get in. And then there's a big totem pole that says glamping on it. This is filmed in 4K 24 guys, so you should get the motion blur. And that is the place, what it's called, Park Hall Pods. Look them up online, see if you want to come here. It looks really nice. Just surrounded by fields, fields, and cows. So this is a new camera that I'm using today guys, and this is the Campac X20. It's a 4K camera, does 20 megapixel photos, and it's got image stabilization, it's got wide dynamic range, loop recording, motion detector, you name it, this does it. Oh, and it's touchscreen from the back. There is a little monitor on the front above the power button to the side of the lens, and that's telling me how long it's been recording, like 2 minutes and 12 seconds, so on. And it has got image stabilization built in, so this is at full arm's length. Also the camera is Wi-Fi enabled. The app unfortunately just keeps crashing, so you can't actually change the settings in the app. And one of the things I was going to use it for, I got a special mount for my phone, and I could pair the phone up to the camera and then use my phone as a monitor to make sure I'm in shot. But I've been testing this out, it's not very heavy to hold, and this is at full arm's length. So just doing this like this. It's a lovely day again. So I'm going to walk to Shipley Park this time and show you around Shipley Park. So stay along for the ride guys. See you soon. Take care guys. Bye. Alright guys, here's another little bit. This was a rundown cottage. I mean, it's been derelict for years and now it's been restored and a family living in it. This is just a few little houses walking towards Shipley Park. Now this camera has got image stabilization built in. I'm walking down a street and just want to see, it looks really clear, like the gyro is really doing a good job of keeping this image steady. Now this building here was a pub, and years and years ago people say, when I first moved to West Hallam, that there was a gas leak and they condemned the building and closed it for years and years and years. Now I've been living in West Hallam now for about 27 to nearly 29 years, nearly 30 actually, and it's been closed. When I first moved here I was like 15 years old and it was closed then. People used to break into the building and all that kind of thing, and then in the last probably 10 years it's been made safe, and a family are now living in this property. Now I'm walking towards Shipley Park and I keep passing signs saying road closed ahead, only access, but I can't see why the road is closed, so I'll keep you guys posted. So don't think there's been a burst water main, although there is a something been dug in the corner over there, so maybe it was from a burst water main, not from rain, but we'll see in a minute, 'cause I'm just going to walk. There's saying road closed and some cones and a bit of water there, but you know, nothing too drastic. Let's see what's going off up here, if there's anything else we need to be aware of. Looks like they've dug up something because there's mud here. So yeah, looks like there's been a burst water main and they've had to turn the water off, so they've had to dig it out to get to it. So that'll take them a while to sort out, no doubt. But that is why this road is closed. Now you're not going to see this, guys, but there's tons of sheep in this field. Look, they're all chilling out on the edges, keeping out of the rain if it does come to rain. It's okay at the moment. Just panning slowly. This is all done with a hand held tripod, a Manfrotto, and the image stabilisation of this camera. Now you might see through shot a magpie just saluting it. Magpie, good morning, Mr. Magpie. If you are sort of, what's the word, superstitious, then whenever you see a magpie, it's the thing to do is to salute it, to take away the bad luck that it could bring, because one is 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for girl, 4 for boy. So that's 1, so that would bring me sorrow. So you salute the magpie and then it takes your sorrow away, as if you're superstitious like myself. But that's over the hedge. Now over the other side of those fields there is a housing estate, and that is where the American Adventure used to be, guys. If you can ever remember American Adventure, it was like Alton Towers, but in Ilkeston, between Ilkeston and Heanor. It's been closed about 15-20 years, and they've got plans to build 300 homes on it. And also, not only that, the planning permission for the cabins for the offices and the toilets and that, they've got plans for 10 years, because we talked to the guys when I did a fly over there years ago. We were talking to the handful of guys that were planning the footings to take these buildings, and they said yeah, they've got the planning permission for 10 years, because it's going to be like a permanent structure. So you have to have planning permission for permanent structures nowadays. The temporary ones not so much, but if it's permanent then yeah, you do. So yeah, that's it really, guys. I'm gonna end this one. So hi guys, it's me again, and this is Shipley Park Reservoir, man-made. Been here for a good few years. Years and years ago you was able to row boats here, and there's photos that I found when my granddad had passed away. We found some old photos, and there was my granddad in a boat here, and the bottom of the boat was like full of fish. So that was, you know, 40, 50, 60 years ago maybe, that you could do that. You've never been able to do it in all the time I've been living here, and I've been living here for nearly 30 odd years now. So this is the bit that you walk down, because cars are coming the other way. Now there are pegs down here, you can fish here, but I've never caught anything. I've fished here many times, but I've never actually caught anything. And this is like the plug hole, if you like, to reservoirs. So when the water level rises, it goes over that lip, it comes down here, which actually goes under the road, and it runs sideways, and then it comes out here, all concrete, and then there's a big channel, and it goes all the way down here, quite a way. We'll just walk down here, some ducks. there, look. Some ducks. More. So they've relaid the top stones. So it's added about a foot of concrete slab, like all the way along, and then they've put metal plates in to hold it in place. I don't know why they've done that, but they have. I'm not quite sure what they've done that for. Lily ponds again. So yeah, I'll stop this one until we get up into Shipley Park itself, guys. Yeah.